Hi guys, it's Sarah, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how I deal with living with ADD slash ADHD. About a week ago, I got diagnosed with ADD slash ADHD, and it honestly makes a lot of sense based off of the fact that I've had a lot of issues in like school and stuff. And just how to process, and just how I process things. So I'm glad that I know what it's like to live with I'm glad that I know now that I have ADHD slash ADD. So I want to say it started back in like the 4th grade. I was taken out of some of my classes because I had to go to this speech therapist type place, and I met with someone and they would have me do like motor skills, and they would just see how I would do like writing and like how I would process things that were like asked of me. It was really weird, but now that I think about it, I'm like, well, that makes a whole lot of sense why I am the way I am. So yeah, there's that. And then 6th grade, I got a whole bunch of F's like right before the end of the trimester, like before I was supposed to go into 7th grade. Thankfully, I got all the F's up to like a B or C for like the 6 classes that I had. So that's good. And then 7th through like 12th grade was, is what it is. And I actually took an AP literature class my senior year of high school, which was really difficult, but the teacher was great, so I enjoyed that a lot. And the reason why it looks so weird is because I'm looking at myself in the I'm looking at myself like on the screen, but you guys are right there, so it's weird. Sorry. But yeah, so there's that. When I took the exam in like April, I think it was, senior year of high school for AP literature, I did not pass. But I passed the class, so yeah, I did okay. I go to West Valley College, if you don't know, and I really like it there. It's a great place to go. The teachers seem to be really nice for the most part. There's a couple teachers that I just don't necessarily like because they aren't the nicest people in the world and they're really mean. Just, there's that. But most of my teachers this semester are really good. I should be working on my essay right now. Speaking of that, ADD affects me because I have a really hard time completing assignments such as essays, and I have a hard time completing assignments, like if I'm having to take notes in class. I don't want to ask for help, like understanding information. That's one of the biggest things that I don't like to ask for help. That's what I'm saying. So there's that. And I have a really hard time writing essays, and I don't know why that is. It's just, that's how I've been for the longest time, is I have a hard time writing essays. So that also affected how I did with AP literature. Even though I had a tutor, and I had that tutor since like sophomore year of high school, I want to say. So I had her for like about 3 years, and well, I mean, because if you go like from I had her for like 1.5 to 2 years. She was a great tutor, she really was, but I just did some stupid stuff, and then her and I just stopped talking, so yeah, there's that. And what else? ADHD slash ADD is, honestly, it kind of sucks, but for the most part, it's not how do I say this? I can live with it. I don't feel like I need to take medication. I am going to be getting help from the school that I go to. I'm going to get help from their DESP, which stands for Disability and Educational Support Program. So that's positive. It's positive that I had someone check me out. Like last week, I took like a little test to see if I had symptoms related to ADHD, and I do. So I decided to do, to see about utilizing some of the services from the DESP program. So that's positive. And starting Monday, I should be doing a little bit better. I'm not sure. Hopefully I can write an okay essay. I mean, it is what it is. I'm taking 18 units, which is a lot of units, especially when you're also working. So I'm trying to manage multiple things at once. Like that, my social life, my family life, my school life. I have work, I have family, I have my friends, and I have just my own personal life. Stuff that I just have to deal with on a daily basis, stuff I don't necessarily want to talk to others about. But it is what it is. I mean, we all have our own secrets and such. So, yeah. And then, I think it's also good to know if you do have a, I don't want to say disability, because that's kind of, I don't feel okay saying that. But if you do have ADHD or something that affects how you process things, and how if you have something that affects how you process things, like you don't process things like everyone else, that's fine. But it's also good to know how you learn. Like for me, I think I'm a very hands-on person. Like I have to do something in order to learn how to do it. Like I'm not a visual learner. I'm not a audio or auditorial learner. I'm someone that has to do the task so I can get better at it, and so I can learn what I'm doing, which is why I am taking 3 theater classes, because theater is actually my major, and I feel like I am not good at theater, but it is what it is. I mean, what else can you do? If you love something, go for it. Don't let anything hold you back. You have to accept that you have your strengths and you have your weaknesses. Everyone has them. So once you accept that part of the process, you'll be much better. I apologize for saying so much. Okay, what else do I have to say? I think I also tend to go off on tangents when I'm talking, so that is also how I'm affected by my ADHD/ADD. And I haven't actually gotten my license yet, my driver's license, which I'm 19. You think I would have gotten it already, but I just wasn't ready. So that's another thing. If you're not ready to do something, like getting a driver's license, wait. Because there's a lot of accidents on the road. Whether or not you're driving, there's going to be a lot of accidents, and you don't want to be someone who causes them. Just saying. The point is, I have ADHD/ADD. I'm trying to live with it. I don't need to take any medication for it as of yet, so that's positive. If you have to, there's nothing wrong with that. If you have to take a medication for something that affects your brain, that is completely fine, because it's probably going to help you out in the long run, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. I guess that's all I have to say, honestly. If you guys want to leave any questions or any tips that you found, if you live with ADHD/ADD, or if you just have something that affects you through a school or through work, stuff like that, if you want to leave them in the comments down below, you can. If you want to subscribe, you can. You don't have to like this video. If you want to, you can. I'm saying if you want to, you can a lot, because I don't want anyone to feel pressured to do anything that they don't want to do. It's been 10 minutes already. Alright, I'm gonna go now. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you later. Bye!